Giuliani Alvarenga. I am a queer Salvadoran, gender non-conforming person who grew up in LA. I am a law student and an HIV advocate, and I write for thebody.com. Which coming out?
Yeah, well, I think
HIV or?
Well, maybe both. I mean,
both?
let's talk about when you first knew as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I knew since I was little, 4 years old. I would share a lot about like family acceptance back then. I feel like right now I'm a little bit more private about that part of my life because I'm trying to develop relationships again with my family, and I'm really grateful for that. I think that it's a process for sure. And then I also learned that I need boundaries from like family that may not support me or may just want to like be lukewarm with me or may not really be there. And so I'm like, well, why do I need that proximity then? So I found out about my HIV status in 2016, and I had always been like involved in like advocacy work around HIV, and definitely about like breaking the stigma and addressing it in the Latino communities. And so when this situation happened, it really was a time for me to sort of shift, my framework, how I was, organizing what my intentions were. I always thought that law school was gonna present itself, but it really left me thinking about what I wanted to do. And I'm so grateful for my mentors like Kenyon Farrow at The Body, who have guided me all these years since I've been writing with The Body for like maybe over 2 years now, almost. I was on the cover of Pause magazine, so I've already shared that story before, and it's just a reality. I was angry before, but then I realized, well, anger is not going to get me anywhere. But what will get me somewhere is talking about this and sharing this and holding these institutions accountable. I have accountability, definitely. I have accountability, and I'm unapologetically talking about the situation because I do think that it really takes someone to put themselves out there. Sometimes for X, Y, and Z reasons, people don't, and that's okay, right? Not everyone's gonna out themselves or talk about this, but I do, and for that reason, I hold myself accountable, and I'm also unapologetic about what I say. I want people to know that I'm literally just any other person out there, just sharing their story también, just trying to like let people know that like they're not alone. And I've had a lot of people, like peers, share their status with me. I don't, talk about it with anyone. I respect what they say, pero I also understand that like they may not want to talk about it, and that's totally their thing, And I've thought about this before. I would tell them to just keep going, that it's not gonna end. Like, because back then I thought, I'm like, well, I got nothing to lose, like I got into school. It's just that how am I gonna figure it out now without the support that I needed, right, at the time? And so I kind of felt, I was definitely more fearless back then because I felt like I had nothing to lose, and I almost felt that I had reached my end. But I'm like, but don't think like that, because you have to be more, you have to invest in the longevity of your future. And so I'm not gonna lie, I still sometimes have those fears in the back of my head, the doubts, this is too good to be true, something's gonna happen soon. But I'm seeking therapy, and I'm talking to someone, and I make sure that like I am in a situation where I can rise above that and do what I need to do.